Hello and welcome back to Monday Morning Quarterback. I'm Glenn Caruso, head football coach at the University of St. Thomas, and today we're enjoying a hard-fought 27-3 victory over UW River Falls from this past Saturday. It was a fantastic day, really what college football is all about. Beautiful day, great opponent on the other sideline, but we were able to come home for our home opener to our brand new facility and some upgrades to the stadium, and it was wonderful. But nothing more wonderful than the fan support. We had a tremendous crowd, friends, families, fans, and most importantly that UST community, which came out en masse and supported us throughout the entire game. And for that, we're very grateful. Scheduling UW River Falls was part of an effort to upgrade our schedule, our non-conference schedule, and we were able to swap out two teams that we had played in the past 2 years for two very good opponents. One, obviously, UW River Falls, and then last week's opponent, St. Norbert. So we thought it would put us in a better position down the road, and we're very, very happy to be able to pull out both victories in our non-conference schedule this last 2 weeks. Special teams really came along and set the tone early. I think we cleaned up a lot of things from last week. The kicking game itself was marked improvement over last week. Timmy Albright continues to kick off very well and handle the field goal PAT duties. But also Garrett Maloney, we got two punts in and a monster punt into the wind and averaged 47 yards. Really shifted the field when we had to punt and did a fantastic job. In terms of the coverage game, Michael Velasano and Josh Carey continue to give us unbelievable effort and productivity and are helping that field position game stay strong. On the defensive side of the ball, very stalwart. Obviously, anytime you allow only 3 points, you got to feel good about that as a head coach. We did allow some rushing yards. It was very apparent that their goal was to come in and run the football and shorten the game. The game itself only lasted about 2 hours and 15 minutes. Very quick game. 70 plays for our defense, 50 plays for our offense. And they had a very good running back. Their offensive line, very technically sound, but we were led by the stalwart efforts of Tony Dana and Tommy Becker, who are playing at a very high level at inside linebacker. In addition to those two, the other two inside linebackers, Michael Velasano and Wyatt Delgado, provided us with a lot of depth, and we were able to get them in some minus yardage situations. We did have 2 sacks and 4 tackles for a loss, led basically by the edge guys. Our outside linebackers, Willie Barigi, had a fantastic effort, and Zach Sturm's consistency is proven to be very solid for us. On offense, it was a game of tandems. We played with 2 quarterbacks, and both very productive throughout the game, throwing and rushing for touchdowns. Dakota Tracy and Greg Morris rolled in and out throughout series and played very well off of one another. I'm very happy to see that. But also at running back, Colin Tobin came in and rushed for 77 yards when we spelled Ben Wortman, and we felt very, very strongly about that. One consistent factor that keeps getting overlooked is our tight end play. Logan Marks, a sophomore, has proven to be one of the more stalwart people on the team. He's doing a great job blocking on the edge, but he also had his first and his second college touchdowns the other day, and his effort is greatly appreciated. In the receiving game, Fritz Waldvogel had 5 catches and 4 rushes, but the day really belonged to Ricky Marguerite and Nick Leisner, guys who have been in this program for 3 years and working tirelessly throughout that time and came through with some big-time catches when they were asked to, so we're very happy to see that. The players of the game on offense, Ricky Marguerite; on defense, Tony Dana; and on special teams is Josh Carey. The offensive scout of the week was Eric Rokamp. The defensive scout of the week was Brett Skrelchek, and the hustler of the week was Logan Marks. Next week, we head down to open up MIAC play as we go down to Northfield. We'll play 1 o'clock versus St. Olaf, and I know our guys are excited to get back to some familiar opponents. We hope to see you down there.